shit. Here we go. Pull up on you, we reeking.
Hey, welcome back to another episode. Setting the vibe. Little something for my next guest. Make sure you go like, subscribe, share.
I'm talking fast life. It's my life.
Go hit that notification bell.
Rose away with me. I pour some shots for you. I'm trying to turn it up. Used to run with real niggas who don't give a fuck. Now them niggas getting money and can't get enough. Going hard month after month. Smoking joints, can't smoke no blunt. Slim, thick, no tummy tuck. Big ol' titties with big ol' butt. When she with me, she know what's up. Going crazy inside the club. No sleep till the sun is up. Pulling up, you know what's up. Pull up on you, weekend. About to turn up like a weekend. Money talk, who's speaking? If you wanna live this life, we would need it. I'm talking about the fast life. It's my life, high life. I live the high life. I'm talking fast life. It's my life, high life.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of In Between Time, man. You already know what it is. I'm your boy, Don Primo Supreme, man. Make sure you go hit that notification bell when you go like, subscribe, share. Make sure you go follow us on Instagram at Street Team Worldwide, everything Street Team Worldwide. And fuck with us, man. We got merch, we got everything. You already know what it is, man. Come network with us. But that was a little something from our next guest, man. Just vibing out with us, man. It's the next guest. You already know what it is, my boy Tizzle Kidd, man. What's good with you, bro?
Yo, what's good, Don Primo? How you been, man?
I've been good, man. You know, maintaining and everything like that, man. That was dope, man. I like the vibes of that, man. It was just a cool track. You just make you feel good. You know, you could put the top down. You know, let the wind blow. You know, something like that. You know, just roll up something, just vibe.
Yo, that's that cruise through the strip in Vegas right there.
Yep. Definitely. That's exactly what you're just cruising. You know, you just cruising down. You know,
on a Thursday.
Yep. Definitely, man. So how you been, man?
I've been good, man. I've been doing a lot of shows, selling merch, making music and everything. Things been good. Things been moving. Me and KJ, we've been working with a lot of new artists and stuff, building the business up. So yeah, things been going pretty good, man.
That's good, man. Shout out to my boy KJ, man. We just ran into each other over there at my boy Daniel Molina and Apollo's EP release.
Yep. The Greenhouse,
man.
right?
Shout out to the homies. Yeah, Greenhouse, man. Shout out to man. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Check out the homies, you know what I'm saying? But man, we ran into there, man. You guys are doing your thing, killed the stage, man. You guys definitely, you and bro set the vibes, man. You know, you guys had the merch going crazy and everything.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a good show. I really like that lineup that they had. Shout out Kearns, he's out there. You know,
shout out Kearns, man, the homie Kearns.
You know what I'm saying? The whole night was just a classy night. Fausto was out there doing his thing and everything.
Yeah, man. It was just it's a good look, man. I love mingling with my 818 homies and everything like that, man. Y'all always show love every time I come out there, man. You guys, we got a lot of interviews in and everything like that. I haven't dropped you guys yet, but I dropped some of them already. So make sure y'all hit the notification bell so y'all can know when those drop and everything. We got a quick interview with Tizzle Kidd on that too, on that night as well.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So, but tonight, man, we're gonna have a nice sit down with my boy, man. We're gonna talk about some of the projects he's been doing, what he's been up to, what he's going to be doing. Just learn a little bit more about my boy and everything like that, man. And let the people know something, man. Let the people know just a little bit about yourself.
So I go by Tizzle Kidd Fits, you know what I'm saying? I like to smoke weed, rap shit, you know what I'm saying?
Just so they know, though. Just so they know.
That's the premise of what I be on. I like work and everything. You ain't gonna get nothing if you don't work for it. So I'll be out here putting in work left and right, trying to put myself on, trying to put the family on and everything. So that's just kind of who I am. Get up, get after it, and after you're done, let's smoke some weed and have a good time. You feel me?
Yeah, man. So you say you're more had the weed always been a part of the music and everything like that? Has it been just like a part of the identity?
I feel like when I first started rapping, it was while I was just getting into weed, and it was kind of like a new thing. All of it was new, and so like me and my homies, we would there and like freestyle over YouTube beats and shit, smoking weed, and like it just kind of became a thing that I would like to rap about because it was like I really enjoyed the actual smoking process, the breaking the weed down, rolling it up, whether we rolling up, packing bowls, making bong rips, whatever the case may be, finding the smoke spot, getting the beverage, getting the munch afterwards. You know what I mean? The whole process of it while we freestyle out the whole thing, you know,
the whole journey of it.
Exactly. We'll freestyle about what we eating, what we smoking on, and everything. So it just became a thing. It's like that's the shit. I want to be a weed rapper. You feel me?
Yeah. I know with you with the long dreads and everything like that, you know, I know you probably get Wiz comparisons like sometimes and everything like that. Does that like frustrate you sometimes and everything? Because I think you have a cool vibe and everything like that. That's why I wouldn't even compare to Wiz, but I know how some people like industry or just random fans can say like, oh, you like Wiz Khalifa, or saying something like that. Does that frustrate you sometimes when trying to build your musical process?
I wouldn't say it frustrates me. Wiz, he's a great artist. I respect a lot of the music that he makes and stuff. So I would say it's maybe even a compliment. I'm compared to one of the greats.
Yeah. Man, see, that's a good way of looking at it, man. Because sometimes your musical stratus, you be like, hey, I don't want to do that because they might think I sound like this person or that, and the third. With creating music and everything like that, you have a unique sound. You have a lot of music, so you have a unique sound. You have you blend a lot of elements and everything like that. Just tap in on that. How do you do all that?
I like to just take different phases of music and the process of the creation of music. So like I'll listen to a reggae beat or I'll listen to like a pop beat. And I listen to each instrument and how the song was made. I listen to the lyrics and the artist and the energy that I'm feeling off of the song. And I'll think about how I can create my own type of energy, my own type of vibe. And so like I was saying, I used to freestyle a lot, smoking weed with homies and shit. I would try and create different, almost like smoke sessions or rooms or vibes of music to where it's like almost as if we're in the room, we're talking back and forth. I'm explaining to you something, or I'm telling you a story about something. In my song, like in the song that we just played, High Life, just picture us. We're walking down, the strip, driving down the strip. We got one lit up, and I'm just telling you, like, I'll pull up on a weekend. I'm back to weekend. We finna go do something, I like with my music and create vibes so that as people are going to do some of the things that I be doing, they can kind of feel the same way I'm be feeling.
Yeah. Who were some of your early inspirations? Because blending all that is like, who inspired you to like? Who were you listening to?
I like Snoop. Yeah. I like Wiz, of course. I like Currency, the Hot Spitter.
Yeah.
I like listening to Smoke DZA. He was a big influence for me.
Shout out to Smoke DZA. A lot of people be sleeping on Smoke DZA, man.
Yeah,
I fucks with DZA, man.
Yeah, I like mainstream artists as well, like Future. I fuck with Future. I fucks with Drake. I fucks with Lil Wayne and shit. But for the most part, my main influences had to have been probably like Snoop, Wiz,
Yeah. Who got you into like? Was Snoop one of the artists that when you was like first listening to him, you was like, damn, I want to do what he's doing? Or was there somebody around you that was doing music before that you seen, you was like, damn, I want to like try to, step my foot into that?
It was KJ actually. He's my older brother.
Okay.
He's like my blood brother and everything. And so I would always hear music on the radio and stuff, but it was always like that's what they're doing. I don't know. I played basketball when I was growing up, so I didn't know anything about the music industry. But as my brother got deeper into it, he was making connections and he was coming home. He got, I got a mic now. I got this, and I'm about to go do a show here with this person. I started being more aware of like, wow, these artists are creating stuff, making things happen, just like my brother is. And so it kind of made me want to step up and make things happen as well.
Yeah. Was it difficult when you told your brother that you was starting to do music, or because you thought maybe he would have like kind of made fun of you because he'd be like, oh, now you want to start rapping because I'm rapping or this or that, or was it like a open arms, like, yeah, come on, bro, let's do this?
It was because I was pretty serious in basketball.
Yeah.
And he wanted to make sure I was serious about really wanting to do music.
Yeah.
So he gave me my space. He was like, you want to do it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
And he didn't really like fuck with me until I started booking my own shows and shit. And he was like, oh shit, you booking shows and shit? Well, let's do this shit, man. You really trying to book basketball and everything. Yeah. So from that point, he was like, yeah, we doing this shit together.
Yeah. What happened with the basketball? Is it just like was it like more just like you lost love for it, or was it just like body issues, like, you know, just like injuries or anything like that?
Yeah, I had back problems. But mostly I felt that the life that I truly wanted to live is the life that I'm living now. I want to be able to perform music, smoke weed, you know, kind of live how I want to live. ESPN and the NBA got Disney behind them. You can't be up there smoking weed, talking shit on camera, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the situation that's going on with John Morant right now, though. You know, John Morant, he's suffering, you know, getting all this scrutiny just for, like how you say, just want to live his life. You know, it's you know, because you know, I feel like, yeah, when you deal with those type of contracts, you do gotta live a certain way. They don't want you. People ain't giving you that money just to be free. You know what I'm saying? To be you. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be you, how they want you to be you. So,
and it's like other people involved. So if Disney is involved with the NBA and NBA players is doing X, Y, and Z, Disney is also Mickey Mouse. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's not their whole business right there.
Yeah. Everything's such a public image, you know. Even when it's coming, you know, hip hop was one of the last forms, like comedy, that, you know, was kind of uncancelable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're starting to, the reach is starting to get there, you know. Hip hop is getting so corporate where, you know, now, you know, they're shutting down people's tour bookings and everything like that.
Yeah.
Do you get worried at like that as an artist, and just be like, you know, or your freedom of speech is at, you know, maybe at jeopardy and everything sometimes because the way cancel culture has been? Or is cancel culture real to you? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like with the right platform, anybody can be outspoken. I feel that, you know, if you're using anybody's platform, you have to abide by the rules. I can't get on your platform and say anything.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel
hell no, you can't. Don't be up here talking crazy up in this.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has to protect their platform.
Yeah.
And I feel like with how everything is going nowadays and how sensitive people can be, people are just trying to protect their platform. And so as long as I keep pushing my music and keeping it as diversified as I can and towards specifically for my people, I feel like my people work with me heavy and they shouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that is a certain way, because I feel if you're in your own lane, you can't really be canceled. You know what I'm saying? If you create your own money, you create your own you know, you create your own way. You know, it only comes when you start taking corporate dollars, or not, you just taking other people's money. You know, if you're not your boots ain't on the ground, you ain't out there 10 toes down, you know, getting your bread. You know, people could shut that off. They could turn that well off.
Exactly. Especially if they see it's not really benefiting their company as well.
Yeah. So you see, what you think about the Kanye, Adidas running back to Kanye after they tried to cancel him?
I feel like Kanye was doing too much. He said too much.
Yeah. But the thing is, they doubled back. They like, well, they kind of hit him twice because they tried to appease whoever was having the complaints and everything like that, the general public, and then they couldn't sell the shoes that they just signed this man for.
Exactly. So
now they have to go back. Now they're talking about they're in agreements to get back with them for they can sell the remaining other stuff. So it's like they absolutely played their whole selves in the situation.
It just makes them look bad in the long run, media wise, to me.
Yeah, because you guys are like, what are you guys for the people or are you for the dollar? Because it is what it is. But that's corporations.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of these
So like,
motherfuckers,
I
they
feel like
be playing the game.
Kanye West kind of was saying too much to
He
where
was though. He
it
was
bugged,
doing too much.
yeah, he bugged the fan base. You can't
Yeah.
piss off the fan base. But where Adidas went wrong was they made moves quick. They didn't really think everything through. They maybe
Yeah.
should have sold the shoes first and then cut ties, but they maybe thought they could sell the shoes without him involved somehow.
If a company had done that to you, how would you react? Like, just basically try to kick you to the curb and say, "Oh, we're distancing ourselves from us," but then when it cooled back off, because now that we need you again, uh, can you come back and help us sell these shoes or whatever you're in business with them? Do you feel like an obligation to be like, do I go back or how would you feel in that situation?
Well, I put my business hat on.
Yeah.
There's always a way we can work something out, you know?
Yeah. So it's no reason where it's no ever to be like, oh, you did too much, my whatever. It's I would never mess with them again. You like
And if
saying
it was,
there's a price for everything.
yeah, I feel like if there was a price, like, I feel like because Kanye didn't have a problem with Adidas originally that much.
Yeah.
He was trying to sell his product through them. So for me, if I was trying to sell my product through somebody and I had overspoken and they cut ties, whatever, and they wanted to come back, the price just
Yeah.
goes. But we can still work. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more ROI, but we can still work though. That's how I
Yeah.
would feel.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's definitely true. Like, it's just what you're willing to negotiate and everything like that. I definitely hear that. Don't throw away a bag just because you know,
Trying.
pride, you and your feelings. You definitely uh you gotta tax them, you gotta tax them for your pain. What they call it, my
Up the
pain,
stroke.
my suffering.
Oh
My
me.
agony, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was in distress.
that's that man. You kind of had me out on the street for a little bit.
On everything. Thought I was gonna be gone, man. So, man, let's get into a little bit of the music, man. With each album, from waiting series to snaps, tells a story, bro. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Let us in on a little bit of your process. How do you what makes you go? What makes you tick when you're in the studio session, and how's your creative process?
I take my albums phase by phase, and it's like a growth experience that I'm trying to put my fan base through as I'm growing, as the fans are growing. I wanna be able to look back. I want people to be able to look back at their life. I want you know us all to be able to look back at different time periods and what we was all into to be able to feel the growth. You know what I mean? So right now I'm on the high life wave. We on the snaps. We taking bowls, but eventually throughout my career, I'm gonna continue to diversify the subject matter of my music and to expand on more topics and to get other people involved with what I got going on. And so as I'm in the studio creating, I'm just really thinking about now, being in the moment. What mind state am I in now? Right now I've been really focused on building up my side business, Jazzy J Adams. So I'm making an album called Jazzy J Adams, and I'm about to drop that, the Jazzy J album, next month. So like that's been my mind state, and that's been what I've been writing about in the songs that I've been making. And
Yeah,
whatever comes next will depend on how things are going when it's time to make that. You know what I mean? The past albums that I've made has purely came through. That's just been the mind state that I was in. High life. We was
yeah,
doing a lot of working with promoters in Vegas. We was out there a lot shooting music videos. So
hmm
we was out there on the high life.
yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah,
Snaps. We was at the house. A lot of the homies was coming over. We was taking snaps, recording music, making
yeah,
things happen. And that was the album that we dropped. So I just
yeah.
want to keep the fans and keep everything in the moment. And as I grow, I want the music to grow, I want the fans to grow, I want everything to grow. And that's
Yeah.
the inspiration of the music.
Yeah, so with each project is like a time capsule, basically, like what you were doing at that point in your lifetime,
Yeah.
like or whatever you were experiencing and everything. That's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? So you're saying a lot of your music is like right there on the spot, you know what I'm saying? It's not like something that was happening, what you were going through back then, or it's like what you're going through and how you're feeling at that point in time?
Current, exactly. I stay in the moment with my music.
Yeah. Is that hard to do, to be that open sometimes at those point in times in your life? Just say you're going through like maybe like a vulnerable spot in your life, or a lot of frustration or something like that. Does that cloud the music, or hinder the creative process, or is it just all in there?
I feel like life is a perspective, and that we could see things however we want. So during those down times that I would have, I would just try and work the perspective to where it's like it's not really a down time. Really, this is just
Yeah.
the come up. This is the time to grind, and I would
Hmm.
kind of paint the picture of I'm on the come up in my music rather than paint the picture of I'm down in the dumps. I would never
Hmm.
put myself in the dumps. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. It's about uplifting. That you
Exactly.
definitely uplifting.
Exactly.
That's dope, man. So, man, you've been performing at a lot of shows, a lot of various festivals and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Um, what? Oh man, Rolling Loud, Kush Stock, and the list goes on, man. Um, what's your influence on your music creation process of just like when you're picking shows and just going through that, what I'm saying, and just how you going to hit the stage or anything like that? What's your process of just going through that?
I like to, for one, know the kind of people that I'm going to be performing for ahead
Yeah,
of time, and so that I can know the kind of set list that I want to do, the show mix that I want to do.
yeah,
And then when I get to the show, it's game over. I try
yeah,
to deliver them the songs in a way that they can understand and learn how to move with it the first time they hear it, because they've never heard it before. So I
yeah,
want to be able to like deliver it to them, so they by the end of the show they like, hey, they
yeah,
know
yeah,
this song. I want to look that shit up when I get to the crib or whatever, when I'm rolling up or when I'm
yeah.
driving here, when I'm doing this, that, or the third. This is what this song is for. And so when I'm coming into each show, that's kind of the mindset that I have, and how can I create the story? How can I twist and describe this song to these people in a way that they can really receive it and take it and want to listen to it again.
Have there ever been a time at a show where you thought, like, damn, I don't think they're going to be feeling me, but at the end, like, they're all at your table, they're everybody, you just got the crowd just on your side?
Oh yeah, many times. I was me and KJ, we had did a comedy show once. It was it was a comedy show,
Yeah,
and we were like the featured rappers on there. That we got to go in there and perform or whatever. But I'm thinking everybody's here for comedy. They
yeah,
not trying to be up in here on some Tizzle Kidd shit right now. But we got in there,
yeah.
and put that shit up, man. That shit was lit.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that's some of the hardest shows though too, man. I haven't really hosted that many. No, I hosted a comedy slash show, hip hop show? No, I don't think I have. But I heard that some of the sounds like a lot of comedians don't like doing shows with rappers, and I heard some rappers don't like doing shows with comedians. I
Yeah,
guess vice versa, because it's a mix of both worlds.
exactly. And it's like rap isn't funny. It's just
Yeah.
I always don't want anybody laughing at my shit at least. And it's like comedy
I
and
like how he said rap is not
when
funny.
niggas is telling jokes and they sit there taking this shit serious, then it's like,
Yeah,
nah, that's not the energy we're on. So I
yeah,
can kind of understand that.
yeah. That would be like that'd be hella fucked up. With somebody, you start rapping and people just start laughing,
Like
like,
roasting your shit. The
and you just
comedian,
like sit there like, okay, yeah, Mike check 1 2, motherfucker just dying like, look at this
oh me,
motherfucker.
this
You
nigga
be
right
like,
here,
yeah, this nigga right here, get him up out of here, man. I'll be like, fuck, dog.
Yeah,
Do I fight these niggas or cry?
exactly. Like the host start roasting your shit. Like, oh hell, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you in the
Oh,
parking lot, bro.
oh God, man, you gotta put a blammy on this motherfucker. Something like,
Yeah.
hey, dog, I can't do it. You just broke me down mentally.
And like a lot of
Man,
times, like for musicians, this music is coming from the heart. We don't just. It's not just
yeah,
what we thinking of. We really feel this shit.
yeah, definitely, man. Speaking of feelings, man, your music is like a celebration of life, man. It's just about living life to the fullest and everything like that. Um, how does that personal philosophy influence the creative process behind your music, man? How does just that feeling help the music process?
I feel like life is a celebration, and that we should be working hard on what we are going after, and each accomplishment, each milestone is a celebration, and that's how we
Yeah.
stay motivated on continuing on to the main purpose. And that
Uh-huh.
I can capture that in my music by describing the celebration, but then reminding my listeners that you still gotta work hard. You work
Yeah.
hard, you do your thing, you build, you grow, and
Yeah.
then you have fun, you celebrate. It's like, damn, we went from here to here. Let's turn it up.
Yeah,
That's why
man.
I run like release parties and shit, because it's like
Yeah.
we worked hard on this album. Come listen to it. Come get some
Yeah.
drinks, smoke up. Let's vibe. Let's listen to it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, yeah, man. Sometimes we don't count the little wins, man, and we're so much in the grind, the will, you know what I'm saying? The will of success, man. We trying to just get there. We don't think about like, damn, bro, I had an idea. I took it all the way here, went to the studio, made this happen. I contacted this guy. We're doing this interview right now.
Exactly.
You know how long we've been trying to do this. We've
Yeah,
been trying to do this for a minute, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
And it's
it's
finally here.
like yeah, just the process of doing that. It's like now we're here. It's like yeah, you got to count the little victories. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So man, that is good. That's a dope philosophy, man. Celebrate, live life to the fullest. Because shit, we ain't getting another one.
Yeah, we got, like, my dad always tells me, we have a tombstone when we pass away. There's the day we was born, there's a
Yeah.
dash, and then there's the day we die. Right now we're in the middle of our dash, so we got to
Yeah.
make most of our dash. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, make it dash like Dame, you know what I'm saying? Something
Oh,
like
me.
that. Yeah, so definitely, man. From the release of your first show at the study, man, to your latest album, Snaps, you've been constantly growing, diversifying your music, man. Um, how do you feel like, you're just keeping up with that consistency in that?
I feel like just the next idea. I look around the industry. I see some of my inspirations. They're still dropping. Snoop, he's still dropping albums.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
never, there's new people being born every day. There's
yeah.
new things being created every day. And I just
Hmm.
want to try and capture all of it. There's so much to make music about. There's so much to do. There's so much to see out there.
Yeah,
I just want to, I use my music in a way to capture all of that. You know,
yeah, yeah.
that's what keeps everything new and fresh. From
Hmm.
the first show that I've done all the way up to this Jazzy J album that I got coming up next. It's
Yeah.
all been things in which I've been just knocking out along the way. So after that, we'll see what comes next into my life. But I know that there's something juicy coming, because I just
Yeah,
stay on the moving tip. Whatever is the next thing, I'm on it. If
yeah,
there's a show here, I'm on it. If there's a new person there, I'm with them. If I learn something new, I'm trying to expand on it and learn even more. So I feel like just learning and growing and focusing on that is how you stay fresh and keep on expanding, having a
yeah,
long catalog like that.
yeah. Dude, with the way music is being produced now, so quick and everything like that, and people want to have a constant trend like a TikTok trend or anything like that. Do you think that's helps with the process or sometimes hinder the process of like we're just making so much disposable music, or do you just still let your process, you still create the music how you want to create it?
Um, I take what my brother KJ said. You got to see the forest from the trees.
Mm,
TikTok is happening right now, 2023. 10
yeah,
years ago, it was MySpace. You know, so
true.
what really the focus is being able to get the music out to as many
Yeah,
people that I can. I want people to be able to resonate with who I am and what I do. So as I'm in the studio creating, this song might be nice for TikTok, but it might not be. But I do
yeah,
know once TikTok is over, they still may bump it. So I still
yeah,
bump Juice. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
still bump Easy E. I still be listening to Snoop's his old shit. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter if it's on Instagram or if it's on or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna listen to where the good music is at. There's always gonna be good, solid music lovers that's gonna find my shit because it's good music.
yeah. Well, sometimes, you're not going to know if your music is timeless until it gets old enough.
So
It's
time
like,
goes by. So you gotta
yeah.
create.
Yeah, because it could be a whole nother look at like E40. It's a whole E40's had a whole nother life. He's still making like hits going gold, platinum with younger artists, the big Sean's out here, the a lot of the younger Bay artists and everything like that. And then like you said, you mentioned Snoop, Too Short in them. They just released the album Wow Mount Westmore,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So you don't know what the people are going to feel 10, 20 years from now.
Exactly. You never
How do
know,
you?
but you just keep on pushing it, and that's
Yeah,
why you keep pushing it.
yeah. Just make that music. As long as you got a fan base that's going to support your music, uh, I feel you could release music until whatever. Look at some of these older artists.
Yeah,
It's R&B artists that Smokey Robinson still playing theaters, casinos, stadiums, festivals, rocking. Oh, I just interviewed Norman Carter. He was with the Delphonics. Um, I think I'm gonna release it. The audio kind of messed up on that night, but he said he was 70 some years old, 77 or 75 or something like that, and he was doing that since he was in the 20s, in his 20s. He was rocking. He said he started in 60 something. Like basically, he been rocking for 50 years and still doing shows, still getting booked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's like,
Hey,
and
shout out to him though. That's the life right there. Doing
yo,
shit.
that was crazy when I heard that shit too. I was like, damn, my bro been really performing for 50
Yeah.
years.
And it's like I'll think about how like turned some people get for their shows and how often they would have to get that turn. If to do it for
Yeah.
50 years, that means he wasn't even getting turned all the way the whole time. He couldn't have, not for 50 years.
Well,
He
no, they was getting their version of turn, because them niggas used to,
yeah.
yeah. Back in the day, this nigga probably was two stepping like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's
right.
over there sliding. He did probably busted a couple slacks because that motherfucker was going too hard. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that.
Yeah, so they turned, they wasn't like walking and crump dancing and shit. They was more getting like, oh man, my dance moves was on. You see that spin move? I was sliding on a bitch, some shit like that, So, oh no, that whatever they did, he was probably just imagine him in his 20s because he said something in the interview too. He was like, oh yeah, we kind of had beef with damn, what group was it? It was another old group. It was like it wasn't like because I asked him, was it like the Temptations or something like that? He said, nah, it wasn't a Temptation. It was just like the OJs or some shit like that. I forgot. Hold on, don't quote me on that. I don't want to spread slander like that. Allegedly, they had beef with the OJs. Let me throw the allegedly in there. Allegedly. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, just that longevity is crazy though.
Yeah, be able to go that long is amazing for real.
Yeah, man. It's hopefully a blessing that we even get to, people will watch this episode from, even a year from now or listen to your music a few years from now. So, we're just only luckily even hopefully to get some of that, get that type of fanfare.
Exactly.
Your fans admire your unique blend of hip hop and your love of California finest weed. You know what I'm saying? You're like like a cabbie cone or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How does the aspect of your lifestyle inspire the music and the merchandise? I heard you say something about one of your brands that you have.
Okay. Yeah. I try and make music that is like it's a relatable type of thing. You know what I mean? I want people to be able to feel what I'm saying. At least the people that will be able to feel what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, and like my clothing and my merch and shit, I like that to be like comfortable and everyday type of thing too. I don't like wearing clothes that are uncomfortable but look good. I'd rather it be comfortable and look pretty decent, but I'd rather it be comfortable than anything.
Yeah.
And so within my clothing and like my merchandise, I try and make music match the clothing, and the clothing is supposed to be comfortable. And then I want everything to be in a way that which you can enjoy it every day.
Yeah.
I don't want to make things too specific to where it's like only certain days I can wear this.
Yeah.
Only when this happens I can wear that. I only want to wear
Yeah.
it on a special occasion or whatever the case may be. It's like throw your Weed Stone shirt on, go do whatever, go to do a grocery run in my Tizzle shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some niggas be doing too much of this fashion sometimes is getting out of control.
Yeah.
Niggas throwing on tuxedo jackets with no shirt on and shit, fucking chains on this shit. You're like, what the fuck are you? What are you wearing, dog? Man, are you wearing? Hold on, man.
And shit, and all kinds of weird shit. Boots,
Yeah,
knees and shit.
yeah, knock it off, man. These motherfuckers is wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just throw on a nice clean, some nice pants, a nice t-shirt, nice button up. What happened to those days?
Put a little design on there. And
yeah, something light, man. Something light, man. I don't want to see no spikes with a pigeon on your shoulder. What the fuck? Nigga got a snake around his neck with a fucking a collar and on and shit. Boy, you don't get out of here. Niggas be going crazy. Hey, is that some of your merch right there that you got on? Is that your brand?
This is my merch right here. High Life hat. You feel me? It came out with the High Life album and shit.
Okay. So do you always do a merch drop with the album?
Yes, I do a merch drop per album. We got the Snaps drop getting ready to come out. We got beanies, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts.
Okay.
So
we got to do it. We got to do a merch swap too, man.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm starting a merch swap. You know how NBA players exchange jerseys and all that. We got to start exchanging shirts. Signing them. Put them on the wall and shit. Let them know who we fucking with.
Exactly. Yeah, man. That shit gonna blow up one day.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. Though. So you had how many albums you got out?
I have 3 studio albums out now. I have 2 EPs, and I have a mixtape.
Okay, and you do a merch drop with every single one, right?
Yeah, I've done a merch drop with I've done 3 merch drops before. I haven't done the merch drop for Snaps yet.
Okay. So Snaps, talking to Snaps. That's the newest release, right?
That's my newest album, yeah.
Okay, so what's the backstory on Snaps? Is it explain the name first.
Snaps is literally taking when you take a bong rip, you pack.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was thinking of a different snap. I was like, you snapping on somebody like, oh, look at this nigga right here. You know what I mean? Like,
okay,
yeah.
Like when after you take the bowl or whatever, it makes like
a
snack.
Okay.
Take all the weed in.
Yeah.
I get it. So it's like taking snaps and rapping and shit and taking snaps and shit.
Yeah. So is that like a lot of what you guys do in like sessions and everything like that? Are you a big bong smoker?
Yeah, lately I've been on the bong heavy.
Okay.
Actually, when I was in high school, I was telling you about the freestyle shit. I had made a mixtape called Snaps and Snapples, and that was
I like that.
Thank you. We'd be on there taking snaps and like rapping about the shit, freestyle, whatever. We find beats on YouTube. So this was kind of like a recreation of that in a way, but like I didn't know how it worked with the Snapples thing, so I just made it Snaps. And it's like still the homies was coming over smoking and shit, so it was the same type of vibe. But that was the real inspiration for it. Is that the encompassing of the idea of you and the homies. We in a situation where we just kind of smoking, we freestyling, we got some beats. We just kind of spitting back and forth. There's all of us in there just kind of doing our thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, man.
Yeah,
man. That's dope, man. Who's all on your squad like that? Do you have your team and everything like that? You still rap with like the homies you started off with and all that?
No, unfortunately, the homies scattered out. They doing some. Some of my homies is in jail, but the new group. We got, shout out KJ, of course. We got King Tut. Shout out Apollo the VAR. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kearns. Shout out MC Remedy. I know I'm missing a whole bunch, but those are the top 5 that be pulling up on me. Todd the God, he pulled up on me a few times. Sheesh. Ant Too Fresh, I rocked with him a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the core squad right there. We be rapping shit, doing shit. I be shooting videos for them and shit.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. You do the videos and everything too as well, huh?
Yeah, shout out Jazzy J Adams, shooting music videos. We be getting pictures and everything. We make sure artists are taken care of.
Yeah, man. And how's that feel like you wear multiple hats, you know what I'm saying? It's like as being an independent artist, you're gonna have to do a lot, you know. You
Right.
have to, be efficient in a lot of different areas.
Mm-hmm. You have to
You
know how
know.
to do, especially like if you don't have any major label backing or like if
Yeah.
you don't have like, an endorser or something, you gotta
Yeah.
either get you a 9 to 5 and work that shit, or you gotta figure out how to work it other ways. And so
Yeah.
it's like you need music videos, if you need studio time, if you need whatever the case may be, is you gotta create those kind of opportunities, and find people who's trying to work with you on that end. And that's I was able to be blessed into a situation where it's like I went to college for photography, lighting. Um,
Okay.
and so I learned how to use the camera in college, and lighting up the situation, and then I picked up
Mhm.
editing just through watching a lot of music videos and stuff. So
Okay.
being able to create that within my own industry or artistry, so that I can create music videos for myself, and then of course for my brothers, and then expanding out to other artists that I work with, just
Yeah.
to boost everybody up. You know what I mean? Now everybody got music videos.
Yeah. Yeah, with your musical journey, it has been prolific, man, with an array of EPs, albums, singles. Can you take us through the evolution of the sound and where you started at and where you're at now?
Man, I started off. I was recording on my iPad. I had an iPad. I would go on GarageBand, and I would find either like I would sit in the whip and just record my dad's whip, or whenever I was at home alone or whatever, I would just like find a beat on YouTube, figure out how to download it on there, and just start spitting. It was
Yeah,
no mixing process or nothing, and just over time of me making so much iPad music, it was like, damn, this shit is kind of slapping. I started showing my brother and shit. He was like, yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't sound that good. And I didn't know what he meant,
yeah,
and so I was like,
yeah,
and he's like, you should go record it at a studio at least. So I went and recorded at a studio right down the street from where I live now, actually off of Sherman Way and Balboa and damn near. And I didn't get it mixed and mastered at all. I just kind of recorded it and dropped it because I was ready to start making some money off this shit. I felt like my shit was hot and I was gonna get some exposure if it was out.
yeah,
So I went and recorded some shit, but it wasn't mixed and mastered. So then from there, I figured, get me a computer, start recording on my own, so I didn't have to invest in studio time every time I wanted to record. I'm used to recording on my iPad, so it's like I need to get my own recording situation. So I
yeah,
went on my
yeah,
computer. KJ let me use his mic. I got myself an interface, and I started recording on Logic and just started going crazy, just recording. But it
yeah.
still didn't quite have the sound, and that's when my cousin referred me to this guy named Danny Romero, who
Okay,
he mixed for a lot of people like Whitney Houston and Exhibit and shit. He mixed my music and made it sound like absolutely fire. And
yeah,
so he gave me some tidbits and things that I can do to help my music sound better. But it still didn't have that boost that I really
yeah,
needed. So that's when we kept on doing. That's when we started the music video thing. And I'm recording on my computer. I still got some knowledge on how to mix my shit, but not all the way. And we ran into this dude named Dre Music. He's a
okay,
producer. He's a singer, R&B artist, dope as hell. He changed our career forever. He helped me learn how to make beats and shit.
yeah,
He showed me how to the rest of what I needed to learn for mixing. He took me into the studio. We made songs from scratch, from the first key to the last master, the whole process. He showed me how to make a full track. And so
yeah,
from there, me and KJ kind of grew from that. And so that's where we at now. Whereas like some of the songs you hear on the snaps, I made it from nothing, from
yeah,
scratch. I
yeah.
played the keys, put the mixed the 808s together, made the snares, went wrote the songs, recorded them, went found the features, put it all together, did the artwork and everything. So it grew from the iPad
Yeah.
to where it is today.
Well, that's a major leap though, but do you always feel that constant like in the back of your mind, that hunger because where you started from, like just like, yeah, I got this right now, but it's like I could, it could all go back. I know where I started from, so you can't tell me where I'm going.
And for me, it's like I have such a big vision, and knowing where I started from, not knowing how possible this vision was
Yeah,
and how I thought it would go and how it's going, and how everything is went, it's like there's nothing that can stop me. Kind of like what you were saying, because like I didn't know shit about this shit. You know what I mean? I didn't know what mixing and mastering even was, or what the difference was. I couldn't even hear the difference between a mastered song and an unmastered song.
Yeah.
And going from that to, you know, being on an interview with Don Primo, it's like, you know, it's like milestones, you know?
Yeah, bro, you made it now, bro. You on Street Team Worldwide right now. You on In Between Time, and on our 50th episode too. We ain't gonna let that go by.
50th anniversary episode.
Yeah. You on 50 right now. You on the 50 show. You know what I'm saying? So that's big, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. I appreciate you having me too, man.
Definitely, man. Everybody that's still watching, man, make sure you go subscribe. Go hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification like we just said. Follow us on Street Team Worldwide. And you know, our links for you and my boy Tizzle will be in the description too. Make sure you go check out his links too as well. You know, his IG and everything like that for you to stay up to date on my guy. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're gonna get into a little what would you do? This is our reaction part of the show. We ain't done no reactions in a minute, y'all, so we're gonna have to see what we got up our sleeves. What we got it up. All these videos, y'all can check it out on our Street Team Worldwide. That's at the bottom of the screen. Y'all see it's going right there. Bam. Right there. You go hit that. You know what I'm saying? Go follow us. Street Team Worldwide IG. Help us grow. Tizzle, man, don't you just hate a lying motherfucker? You just know they lying about some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just like,
no, you ain't even gotta say that shit.
Just like, why are you lying? Like, we all know you lying.
It's like my whole thing is don't even like I know don't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even mad. There's no reason to lie. Let's just figure this shit out.
Yeah, you got to be real with yourself. Well, this person, he just lying just to be lying. Let's check.
Like if it's like money involved, or like we're at like a live event or something. It's like this is what we expected, and we're here. And, I thought this was going to happen.
Yeah. No, definitely. Oh, you definitely gonna like see this one. It's some money involved on this one. Just see the lying ass motherfucker.
You want to come to my house?
Sure, you got no PF7.
Yes, I got a PF7, PlayStation 7. Yes, I do. It cost me now $2,000.
And you out this bitch drinking Amsterdam. You got $2,000.
My game. That's what I drink.
He said, "I got a PS7. It costs not $2,000."
In those kind of situation, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He meant PS5. He doesn't know what he's talking
about. He added 2 more on it.
I just give him the benefit of the doubt. He heard the news, the PS, whatever. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah. We're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You're a nice guy. I'd have been on his dog ass. Hey boy, you gonna shut your stupid ass up. Yeah. Well, this next person, they gotta this is when your friends gotta be real with you. And you know, don't do this. For real friends, don't let friends do dumb shit. So and this coach right here, this trainer did not let this lady do no dumb shit. Let's check it out.
Let's see. Yeah. I love though. They were like, "Come on now." I mean, my question is though. Before that, was it?
What did it?
Did she have this shit on her head first, and then during the course of the fight, it came off and trying to put it back on, or like they just came out with the shit like, "Yo, I think you should rock this. It might help you fighting points or something." Like if they just came with random shit, I don't know, man. That's just I would be like, you black. I don't even know. I'm tired of shit. You can put this shit on my head. I get it. They was fighting, and that was a part of her look when they was fighting. And then the bitch knocked the shit off her head. Now she's like, damn, she done knocked my wig off. Now they trying to straighten her look back up so it don't look like she got her wig rocked.
Hey, but that's a good friend though, because the friend like, hey girl, we gonna put this shit back on your head, this little record. It's fucked up, but I'm gonna say
that's love. Exactly. So if it was already on there, that's love. That's love.
But oh boy, he said, get that fucking Shaka Zulu shit off your head, girl.
No, I would have put it back on if it was already on. Like I think about the TV ratings and shit. It's like the fight started, I had this red hair or whatever. After the fight, I'm bald headed. That's that way. You got your shit roughed up.
You got shit rocked. It was a rough day at the office. It was a rough day at the office. Let's just say that.
Man. I don't know who won, but I know she wasn't having a good point.
She was not having a good time. If she won, it wasn't an easy win.
Nah.
Oh man, well this guy, he instantly regretted this one. This guy could we're not gonna give him dummy of the week, but we might. We just say he had instant regret.
Have you ever done something and regretted midway?
Hey, yo. Hey.
He waxing his nose hair?
Yeah. He said, that nigga did not want to do that no more.
Oh man, he was like, wait on the second one. Hold on, that's tough.
Hey, bro, he instantly, I don't know if you've seen it, but he instantly started tearing up. Like, that shit dropped so fast.
Yeah, no, hell no. That nigga bold.
Oh, man, he instantly regretted that, man. That was too much. I know he was salty as fuck. He because the cold thing is he got to take it out now. This shit already in there.
He was thinking about that first one, like, fuck.
He said that shit was intense.
Man, I'm just thinking, what the hell are you waxing your nose hairs for?
Oh, yeah,
I would get the little scissors, maybe, if it's out of hand. Maybe little scissors, the waxing job.
I'm thinking, how bad is your nose hairs though? If they going out, you gotta wax it.
Nose hairs good for something? Like, don't they capture the dust particles or some shit? Like, don't have those hair. Wax them all out.
That boy, he was cussing and crying after that.
Man,
man. Well, this one
video off and some more shit.
He said, "Turn the video off." Oh God! Oh well, this one is definitely the dummy of the week. We're gonna tell him that he's the dummy of the week, man. Let's go into
the steam. Let me see the steam. I do.
Now watch this.
See how it's still hot, right? Watch how it freezes in the air. Y'all ready? Yeah!
Wait, when you do that?
Wait, it was water and it's supposed to freeze?
He thought the hot water, like coffee water, was gonna freeze. What he
flipped it all over his shit. Oh, yeah, that's dummy of the week.
This is exactly
wasn't cold enough.
This is exactly why they try to replace motherfuckers at McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying. They have it too much. That's why the fucking ice cream machine always broke.
Yeah, niggas throwing hot water in the air and thinking it's gonna freeze.
Oh me. The hell, man. Then he burnt his own shit.
Oh man, I know his shit's sizzling right now.
Man, that he in the fridge.
He threw it in the fan too, so the shit just probably just hot mist everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that guy, yeah, that was dumb.
No, that's dummy of the week for sure. I think that at least the first dude with the nose shit, he was trying to do some sort of self-care grooming.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that shit. He didn't know what to expect on that one. But the second dude, he was just on some dumbass shit. Yeah,
the hot water ain't gonna freeze in the freezer, dog.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna freeze. It's how cold do you think it's in there, nigga? You didn't even have a jacket
on.
You were froze. Dumbass, man. Oh well, this next guy, you could let's just say he won't do this again.
Damn. Hey, kids watching, make sure you're wearing your helmets, man.
Wear your helmet and don't jump off the roof. Don't jump off the roof. That shit is fucking stupid.
Man,
you're supposed to be on the ground.
You're not, man. That's no good. That's no good. I already knew where I was going right when I seen him rolling down the roof.
When did you think he knew it was a bad idea? When he was like climbing up on the roof with a bike, or when he rolled down and he knew he couldn't stop?
I think midair.
Midair.
Midair, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think while he was rolling down, it was still a good idea. He was trying to make sure it was right. He was like, bro, this is gonna be totally wicked.
Yeah.
At midair, he started flowing backwards a little bit. And I don't
Yeah.
think he knew how backwards. I don't think he knew what he was gonna do in the air. Maybe he was trying to do a backflip.
Yeah.
But that indecision right there is what caused what happened to happen.
Well, it looked like his bike wasn't even capable of doing something like that. The shit shattered on impact.
Exactly. So that's why I think midair is when he was gonna ride. It was too late.
You don't got the facilities for this, bro.
Yeah, he should have avoided this at that point.
Yeah, he gonna have to call that a wrap. He definitely put his BMX career. He hung it up after that. He's retiring. You know, he got the golden willie.
He gonna coach or he gonna start rapping. He gonna become Don Primo rapping.
Hell no, he better not coach. What if he's your son's BMX coach and you see this video? You're like, give me my fucking money back.
That's that. Yo, this is what not to do. You know, make sure you wear your helmet.
Somebody send you.
What happened to me?
Somebody sent you a text. Hey, this is your BMX's coach. He's teaching you a kid. You know, you be like, yo, give me my money back, dog. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you fucking good?
You charging me? No, run it back.
Yeah, run it back. You doing all types of dumb shit. Fuck you. You're done. You're done in my book. Oh man, we had a great episode, man. My boy Tizzle Kidd, man. Make sure you go like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our shows, all of our content that we're doing, releasing quick interviews. I don't know if you guys started noticing that we're doing more interviews at live events. So if you have any show recommendations, any shows, that upcoming shows you want us to stop at, send us a message on IG. We'll pop out your show if we can make it, if we're already booked that day. And just hit us up, man. Hit us up on Street Team Worldwide. That's our IG. And fuck with us. We talk to us, we talk back. You know what I'm saying? Tizzle Kidd, anything you want, any shout outs, anything you want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to Don Primo for having me. You feel me? Shout out to KJ We the Stones, you feel me? It's We the Stones. You know, I got an album coming out. You know, we got a tour we're planning. So I'm pretty sure Street Team Media is gonna be right there with us on tour.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Rise and Grind tour, that shit's about to be lit. Stay tuned for the new merch coming out. We got the Snaps drop about to come out. And yeah, it's We the Stones. Check out me on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram, Tizzle Kidd Fits.
Definitely, man. You make sure I go check out my boy. Links will be in the description, man. Like I say, hit the notification bell. Stay up to date. Follow us on Street Team Worldwide for we could share music. We're gonna be sharing all my boy stuff. Hit my boy Tizzle on Instagram at Tizzle Kidd. Tizzle Kidd Fits or
Tizzle Kidd Fits.
Tizzle Kidd Fits. So hit my guy up, and then you already know what to do, man. Till next time, you already know what it is. Street Team Worldwide. Let's go.